Everybody, here we are in Sierra Leone, in Freetown. We're in our church here of St. Constantine and Helen. I have a very distinguished visitor that has come to us this afternoon, Mr. Keister. Mr. Keister is the national football coach, as we say in Australia, for the national team of Sierra Leone, the open age team. And just recently he had huge success bringing the national team of Sierra Leone into the finals by defeating another West African nation called Benin, near Nigeria.
Octodus FC, we going high. Octodus FC, we going high. Let's go.
Coming to Orthodox proper, you've joined Orthodox as one of the brains that have been pushing Orthodox to the latter. Now, what's your expression since you joined Orthodox?
I like the organization. I like the drive. I like the fact that the ambition of the group. I'm very ambitious. I want to see growth. You know, child protection is my background as well in terms of youth development. So when I see an organization like this one that I've come into with these guys, I see a future, and that's why I've come into it. If I hadn't, there's no way I'm going to come into it. For whatever I go into, I want to be successful. I want it to be successful. So for me coming in here, you know, it's not about individuals. I think you guys have done well together. If you see what you guys are trying to propel, the professionalism, you know, around the dress codes, you know, it's important, because what you're giving these young people is the fact that you're trying to give them a background, whether it be in football or not football, you're trying to give them a background. That's why it's very, very important around the football and education. It's very, very important. So whatever happens in the future, they've got a livelihood to go to. And I'm very, very pleased that you have a team manager working with you guys for a period of time before we've come in that is very, very positive and very, what is the word I want to use? That thinks about the development of this group and the project itself. So that's why I came into it, and that's why I brought these guys into it, because I see a future. And for me, where I see futures, I go into it because I want to be part of that. You know, what is important that you guys are developing over the period of time, you get to a level that is acceptable. You know, it's about learning. Even me as head coach of the senior national team, I'm learning every day. I'm learning from you, I'm learning from everyone, because there are things that I need to pick out when I'm working with different people that will help me in my own development, okay? So it's the same for you guys. You know, I do all the development around the coaches, the license and everything else, but it takes time.
What's really expecting from John Keister and Orthodox FC in the coming years?
Just the same commitment, you know, the same drive. Hopefully, you know, what these boys have seen in the last week or so, this will be them in the next 10 years. For me, that's the biggest motivation for these boys, that we're here working with them and they see the success and see what we're trying to do, not just for them, but for the country. You know, they look at players that they're looking up to us, the role models, the Kai Kamaras, the Omaros, you know, and they see what they've achieved. So I want them to put themselves in that situation and look at it in the 10 years. This will be us as well. We'll be coming from Conakry, qualifying for either the World Cup or the Nations Cup, and we'll have the same people dancing for them. So hopefully, this is what they needed as a group of young boys, to give them that drive and impetus for the future. And that will give them what they need in terms of their commitment, their drive, and their dedication towards work. It's all about hard work.
What's your message to the boys out there?
Just concentrate on what you're doing, work hard, you know, be very honest about what you're coming into. You know, make sure whatever you go into, you commit yourself 110%, because that's what you're going to achieve, okay? There's no two ways about it. You know, they can have all what they're doing for them now. All this is the motivation that they need. So go on and become the players that they want to be in the future and come back and represent Sierra Leone.
We play the game, we fight to win.